welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Mika. Thank you so much for stopping in. So today let's talk about the process of healing. Now we know that we all talk about healing as in something that it sounds like it's just magic. Like one day you're hurting, one day you're crying and snotting, the next day you're great, you're brand new, you're made brand new, nothing hurts you. That situation gone, past memory, I'm healed. That's not true. With healing, is a process, it's lifelong. I believe that when you're healing through something, it's something that stays with you for the rest of your life. It's not something that you're going to just wake up one day and just forget that whole experience. It's gone. You forget that person. They're gone. You forget that pain. It's gone. It's not like that. It's not something that the way we use it in words sometimes, like we say, oh, I'm healed from that. Like that, I've been there, done that, healed from that. But we say it in such a way where it almost sounds like we're saying that would never bother me. Like I have no triggers. I have no memories from it. It's just I'm brand new, baby. I'm good. But in all actuality, when we really think about what healing is and we look deeper into healing, healing is just like if you fell down or maybe got stabbed or something where it created a injury. It punctured your skin, and then when that skin grows back and it heals, keyword, it heals, you're left with a scar, and that scar stays with you for life. The only way that you can have it removed is if you go and have plastic surgery. But how many of us really are paying for plastic surgery to remove little scars? I mean, I have scars. I mean, I was plenty of times I used to fall down on my knees and, bruise and bust up my kneecaps all the time, especially when I used to try to ride my bike and stuff like that as a kid. So you left with those little shiny scars that are just there for life. And so that's what healing is like. I believe that when we're healing, we're actually tending to the wound. We're making sure that we're keeping it clean. We're keeping the bandage on it. We're changing out the bandage when it's time. We're, making sure that we're taking our prescriptions if we have to. And, we're doing things that we have to heal that certain thing, that certain situation. But that scar is always going to be with you. So it's a lifelong journey because you're going to have triggers. It's not going to go away. I don't care how much you've done the work, you've been through counseling, you read the books, you prayed, you've been to church, all that. You're going to have triggers because that scar is on you. And you're going to always, just like with that scar, you may be like, I remember that time where I did something silly and I really hurt myself. I remember I had a friend when I was in 7th and 8th grade, and she was playing with candles. And she leaned over the candle like she was, I don't know why she did this, but she leaned over the candle to grab something instead of moving to the side of the candle. But she leaned over the candle, caught her shirt on fire, and it burnt her stomach. And she has this huge scar across her stomach. I remember it. And so stuff like that, I'm sure when she looks back at that scar, because it was pretty bad, y'all. If she looks at that scar, I'm sure it's a trigger. She don't probably want to play with fire. And if she has kids, she probably keep fire, candles, anything that can create any kind of scar like this or hurt my child, keep it away. She may even be overdoing it because it's a trigger. Yes, she may have healed from it because, it healed. She's okay. She's alive. Nothing extreme happening. Luckily, it only happened under her shirt, so it's not like her body got fully burned or anything like that. But it's a trigger that I'm sure if someone's playing with fire or just threatening to put fire on her or anything, just jokingly, it's a trigger. So she's not going to be okay with it. And it's going to affect her differently than how it may affect somebody else. If that makes sense. Or if there's candles lit and they're at too low of a level or something, that may be a trigger for her. Who knows? But my point is, that's how it is with healing. With healing, we don't ever truly we won't ever fully erase the experience. We won't ever fully erase that pain and the trauma or whatever we went through. All we're going to do is heal it. And we're always going to have that scar to remind us. So when things trigger that, when certain situations come about that may trigger, that experience, we may learn how to control our responses, but we're always going to respond to it. We may respond with a no, absolutely not, I'm out of here. Or we may get angry. That's when you still have some deep healing to do, when you're getting angry or you're, getting violent about it. But you're going to have a response. It's not going to be a laughing matter for you. It's not something that you're going to just be able to say, you know what, that doesn't bother me at all because I'm healed. Like, we got to get out of delusion. Stop being delusional. It's okay to say I'm healed, but I'm still working on that. That's okay. I mean, how many times, relationships, for example, that's something we all can relate to. We all had situations where we went through and we're like, I would never put myself through that again. And it's, you heal from it, and then you deal with somebody else, and they come as the same person, maybe a little bit more swag, a little bit cuter, a little bit finer, a little bit more money, whatever the situation is that drew you to them. But they're, they come in it's the same person in a different package. And we see the red flags, and we remember where those triggers are going off, but we still give them a chance. And we may not go full throttle the way we did with the first relationship, but we still give a chance. And then you get hurt again, and you have to heal again from that same thing. And then you go into another person, maybe. I mean, most of us, we try to take time, but whenever you get to somebody else, you do the same thing. They may display some of those same things too, and then you hurt again from the same thing. There's that wound been opened back up. Now you're hurting from it again, but you're learning. But each time you're getting stronger, you're getting wiser. So it's nothing that you're not going to become Superman or Superwoman. You're not going to become resistant to any nonsense that you've been through in your past. You're not going to just say, I learned the lesson. That's never happening to me again, ever, 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 ever. In no type of way, nothing close to it, nobody similar to it ever going to be in my life again. Never, ever, 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 because you will. You will. And that's why we say, you get tested in life. You go through tests, because that same things that you say you healed from and you would never do it again, it's going to come back one day. It's just going to test you. How long are you going to stay? Maybe this time you're going to be wiser and be like, nope, didn't do that. I'm out of here. But the point is, it's going to come back, and it's going to trigger, and you're never really going to be able to heal completely, because that wound constantly gets opened back up. But each time, like I said, you get stronger. You do. It's just the effect on you it's going to change. The more you learn, you're going to go from feeling like you can't get out of bed to, girl, let's go watch a movie. They tried it. I'm out of here. I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But to say you fully healed and you'll never experience things again, and things is just you got no triggers, everything's perfect. No, because healing is a lifelong journey, and those wounds are going to continue to open and close. The more you go through it, open and close, you're just going to get stronger and stronger, and that's just called life. But you let me know what you think. That's my opinion about it. Let me know what you think in the comment box below. As always, please be polite and courteous, because someone is reading your messages, including myself, and we're not here to be negative and rude and disrespectful. We're here to uplift one another and to offer each other different perspectives when looking at things, and just to let people know that they're not alone. They're not alone. So y'all let me know what you think. Leave your comments in the comment box below. We'll keep the conversation going, and we will talk next time. Bye.